there. My name is Anamanda, and I'm going to take us through this coursework. So, this is object-oriented programming with Java, so we're going to use JavaScript. The question was, you've been hired to design a simple zoo management system using Java. The system should manage different types of animals and their behaviors, and these were the requirements. So that means we shall do these things step by step. So the first requirement was we create a class called animal. So we open our code. Well, what we did started with opening up class animal. This is the base class from which all the other specific animals will inherit. And that is to say the elephant, monkey, zoo, lion. Okay. Then what we do next is we shall talk about the protected. This is an access modifier, and that ensures that these specific things, name and age, will have to qualify in the different classes. Then we shall have the constructor to initialize the fields. Here's the constructor. The constructor sets parameters to all the new objects that will be created in these classes. Yeah. For example, when we say name and age in the elephant class, right? There are different elephants. It's not one elephant, so this constructor will make sure it opens up space for new objects. Well, the question continues saying, so we shall continue with the methods, which will include the making of sound, and it shall use public void for both. Then part C, created preferred overload methods in the main class animal, which is make sound and eat. Then the food type will be under the string. Go back to the code. The two methods. Then you have the two methods, make sound and eat, which will override the subclasses. Additionally, we have overloaded versions of these methods to demonstrate polymorphism. Now, go to part D. It states we are creating subclasses for lion, elephant, monkey. I'm going to show one, probably elephant, since it's the same thing that is applied everywhere. There is lion, elephant, monkey. The difference is in the sounds and what they eat. Go back to the codes. Now we start with the declaration. We declare that public class elephant extends animal. In other words, elephant is a subclass of the main class, superclass animal. So the elephant class will inherit these fields, the methods that were in the superclass animal, the name and age from the superclass. That means all this was gotten from the main class animal. And those are the constructor parameters. Then in override the method, we override these, the the making of sound and eat into the specific class that we are under. We do this for all the classes, the elephant class, monkey and Java, as you will see in the submitted work, that we make this that was borrowed from the mother class, from the super class, and so we override and make them particular. Where there is make sound, the sound of an elephant, it's printed out to be the trumpet. Then it eats grass because it's a herbivore. So for the other classes, subclasses like animal, you will see this one eats meat, then its sound is roar. That's the difference. In monkey, it chatters and it eats bananas. So we go back to the elephant, which is our model subclass or sub-animal. So we go to part E. Create a zoo class with a main method to execute the functioning project. Then in the same place we are going to use the overload methods in C above to show the polymorphism. It's going to be under a zoo class. Then we go back to our code, and so here started by creating zoo. Zoo is a main class. It's not a subclass like the elephant, monkey and lion. It's a main class, and it will execute all the methods in the subclasses. We'll create new instances, new objects. For example, the first one is under the animal class. We create lion, the subclass. Under the lion subclass, there is a lion called Kaka, and it's 7 years. If you to remember the methods in the animal class, which were name and age. Then the next object, the instance, is elephant, under class animal, the main class. It's called Bebe and it's 12 years. Then there is monkey. And one of the monkeys, there can be many, there can be Singa, what there are many, but for this purpose we use Singa, who is 9 years old. The next we call the methods, or we can say implement the methods. So you print out lion subclass. It makes sound. Then making sound is an overridden method from the class we had done, from the subclass. So we borrow it here, we inherit it here, then we change it. It's overridden. To make sound and it eats. Then overloaded, here we are talking about how many times the lion may eat or make sound. That's the overloaded methods. 2 here to the overridden methods are 2. All in the subclass of the lion class. Then for the sake of elephant subclass, we shall print making sound, then you fill in the gaps. What does it eat, which is grass? How many times has it made sound? 2. And since before we used int, you always have to make sure the numbers are integers, they are whole numbers, non-decimals like floats or something. And then what do they eat? That's it. Then we shall do the same for the monkey. How does it make sound? chatters, what does it eat, then making sound, then eating. Okay, then we're going to run our code right here. And run the file. So these two are the overridden files. Let's scroll up and see. Here, the lion roars, the sound of the animal, and the type of food that the animal eats. These two, roar and the type of food, these were the overridden animals. The overridden methods. Then these two, this times 3, remember that we did in code. Making sound, making sound, making sound, that means roaring 3 times. It's overloaded. We input what we wanted, then also eating meat. It goes for the elephant too. Trumpet, eating grass, the overridden, then overloaded, making sound twice, 2 times, then eating grass. It's also overloaded. We do the same for monkey. Its sound is chattering. It eats the type of food. It's bananas. Then it makes sound 4 times. Animal making sound, 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 which belongs to the monkey subclass. So this zoo is supposed to run. The zoo class is a main class that runs all these subclasses. Output that comes within